When have you ever been out enjoying yourself and you've heard a man say, this would be better if my girlfriend was here?
Never.
Have you ever heard that?
Women say all the time. Women say all the time about them now.
You should have been there, though, babe. Didn't we? Don't come on and say, babe, you should have been there. Never, ever.
Few people would be saying, how can they support the channel? Chiso by Chiso. I've got tops, got hoodies, I've got the Dragon Ball Z tees, like the Pain and Full Star tees. You lot can support, buy some of the merch. I'll be able to churn out more content. This one I'm just waiting by myself for the moment, and I'll bring out more colours. Please support. Welcome back. We got in the gym session, because I've seen the comments. Oh, the new setup. It doesn't look like the old authentic thing. That was a live show. This episode's featuring Gable, Chinks and Kid. So we got the usual squad apart from Manny. Caught up, got a bench session in. Gable's coming back from America. Lucky he didn't download an American accent. Hope you enjoy this. Stay tuned for more.
How's your week been though?
Back to the treasure.
Stressful, man.
Yeah?
My knee's swelling up while I'm driving.
Serious?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Too much driving or just...
Yeah, like literally like every half hour, if I drop someone, I have to get out of the car and just literally...
You're right there.
Yeah, I don't know how it started. Like today I was rolling around with free spray like some old man.
Yeah.
Rolling up my knee and freezing up my knee. At one point, like the person was like, "Oh, you alright?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm cool." Because I went, "Ah,
Oh.
yeah, it's mad."
That's the leg that does the brunt of the work, isn't it?
I don't know where it started from. I know we don't have no issues.
Was that a pause?
That was a pause.
Sorry, man.
I didn't say nothing.
Well
We just
Nah,
we just started, innit?
I'm not the pause guy. I don't know.
It was needed.
No, sorry.
You was in America. You were saying pause so much.
Every
time.
minute.
Yeah, pause.
No, but Atlanta is very what's the word to go? Zesty. Atlanta's very zesty. Like, I got moved to twice out there by brothers. The first time I didn't realize I was getting moved to.
You've been moved to a lot by brothers, though, you know. Remember it happened in Birmingham?
Yeah, and Zara.
And Brum.
Yeah, when I walked through Gay Pride one time.
No, that's crazy. Brum man moving to man is scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I didn't know what to do. And actually for the first time realised how women felt.
You're right, blood.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
You're right, blood.
But Atlanta was
See,
mad.
you're right, sexy.
I was like a dinosaur, you know. Nah, it was mad. That was in the club. I didn't even know I was getting moved to. So there's a club called Rose Club.
Oh yeah.
So imagine.
When you going on Monday?
Was it Monday? No, I think I went on a.
I said gay night.
I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I said
You go Monday, yeah, that's gay night.
wait for it now.
Rose is just always popping.
I'm at the bar by myself. I was there by myself. So there was like 2 or 3 girls. Obviously, I put on my best accent on purpose. Like, hi, good afternoon. Can I have a bottle of tonic water and gin? And they was like, oh my God, you're from London?
Is this Brum or...
Oh, this is in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
shit really worked, bro, yeah.
Mate, she goes, oh my God, you from London? I said, oh yes, I'm from London, Esquire.
Yeah.
So this time now, these girls are on it now. We're just chatting, whatever. So really, these 2 brothers, I kind of clocked down by myself. So there's 3 women now, and it's just me. So they come over and said to me like, yo, what's good? And I thought they were trying to like move to me in like a bad man way.
Yeah.
I didn't. It was like, no, like what's good, man? I see you by yourself. Like, did it? I goes, okay, cool. So because I was the 3 girls, I thought they wanted to chat to me to chat to the 3 girls. So they've gone to me, oh, come to the section. They call it sections there, like not tables. So I've gone over to their section now. So obviously the night's going on now. Obviously these brothers, like, remember this, I haven't clocked this to the end. So these brothers now are obviously talking to me the whole night, like just asking, what do you do, what you up to, just rapping. I thought it was just being friendly. So fast forward now, 2 hours has gone now.
But what's their demeanour like? Because
They look like road man.
There's no red flags or nothing.
They look like, not that there's a dress code for being gay, but
Yeah, but isn't a way so you couldn't tell.
But they're dressed like road man, like you wouldn't.
With their voice a bit high pitched.
No, they were like, it's like they're like the man them. Like imagine, like the man them. Like
I thought I had gaydar, but
no,
clearly don't.
mate.
Clearly don't.
You might miss it still.
So
Now, over here, we're definitely great.
imagine 2 hours has gone by now, and by this time now we've been talking the whole night.
Smash me jet to 2.
No, but I didn't clock though.
120 minutes.
Bro,
120 minutes.
No, wait now. So after we finished now, the girls have left now. They're going now, innit? But obviously we're all kind of partying together. But the focus was, they were talking to me a lot, but I didn't clock. So as the women were leaving now, they've gone now, innit? So they've bought bottles, and I just wanted to chip in. I didn't want to be a cheapskate. So I was like, yo, how much was the bottles? He goes, no, don't worry. I go, you sure? He goes, wait for it. So put that toothpick away. What's it? Let me show what happened. No, bring your hand. Let me show what happened now. So as we're leaving now, all right. So he's gone to me. He goes, I goes, yes. How much are the bottles? He goes, nice, cool, brother. I go,
seconds too long. Yeah.
I said, bro, what you doing? He goes, what up? I said, no.
Straight away.
No.
No.
I goes, what? Okay, we've all been on tables when we were back in there. We brought girls to this section. You know, you're trying to get the number and they're not giving it to you. But it was like, you know what the brother was like? Well, like, you just give them drink by drink and like give me like. He had that look in his face. You know that kind of look like. You know what we've had it. We had girls on the table.
Like, he was my banker tonight,
brother. Yeah. I said no. I said, bro. I said no.
Hey, man was gonna go to. He was gonna go to the car park. Pull out a drink on you.
Listen.
Drink yourself.
You know, game was shot down here.
And you know, Gabriel got a hairy chest, so that's what drew man in.
Everything was out
with the short shorts.
Yeah. Out there, it is very, very. The word in America is zesty. Yeah. It's very, even like you go to like the bars and clubs, the man them are serving you zesty. I'm talking like jeans up here. Just hi, what would you like to order? I'm like,
is that Lano?
I didn't hear about ATL.
Bro,
I didn't hear about that.
ATL?
No,
I've heard about it.
Now you see why I said the women there, they try and move to you quick. When they see what they like, they're on you quick because they know that
the brothers will get
there's a shortage of
The brothers get there first. They get to you first.
The men will move to you first.
Marlon's moving to you straight away. Marlon's in there. You're in his section.
That's actually scary.
Nah, it got me still. It got me.
Got you.
Nah, the brother helped. You know, like when it was just that extra. I said.
That's what I was saying.
And we clocked eyes.
I was telling you to message for you. I was telling you to message my Reggie.
Oh yeah. You know, in fact, beat that out though. That part. They don't mention his name though, because he was on some madness out there.
Oh, he's wild.
When I saw this brother's story, we'll take that part of the thing.
I'll take the name.
Oh my god, wherever his brethren is, yeah. When I was gonna link him. Yeah. When I saw his close stories, I said, wow.
Yeah, he's wild.
No, there's wild. I don't
Safety wild.
No, I mean, I saw strip like just
everything.
Just guns, strip bums,
everything.
Just guns on the table, bums.
Guns and bums.
One time, man was going out with him.
Fire.
And he said, should I bring?
It's not an alphabet.
He's like, no. He's like, should I bring? He's like, right, should I bring a strap? I said, no, keep it.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, but because I just know he's just wild. Yeah. Like he's wild, bro.
That's
like,
my kind of party.
Like, no, but you see him,
I
was laughing at. You see, like with the Zion Williams thing.
Yeah.
When my girl was chatting about, oh yeah, I did this for you and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
In my head, I was thinking, rah. 2 weeks ago, I saw you in the story.
Yeah.
My man.
Mate.
Her hand is on the glass and she getting doggied. I was like, wow. But you're on the internet.
Mate. ATL?
Say raw. My man should. I was thinking, I saw you in the story though.
ATL?
Like, it's wild.
I love a pretty face. So that's why I stay by myself, because if that's my woman, that I'm gonna be out of action for a while. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be at home reading books and building myself back up mentally. I can't accept that.
The game's a game, man. Get
man.
Game ain't based on sympathy, and that's the thing. Over there, I laugh because you see, like, over here, you have men say stuff like, "Yeah, I got my girl locked. She's not. There's no way she's gonna do." These girls are linking super rich athletes down 100 million.
I ain't gonna say a word.
100 million
and you can't
over
even get in contact with them
3-4 years, yeah. But at the same time, they're linking regular guys.
Yeah.
My man, I wouldn't even class him regular. He's making like a couple $100 bags a year. Yeah. But for them, he's regular.
They shouldn't be fucking the same sort of guy, basically.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But my man, like Gabriel said, his close story. Sometimes, I'm watching it and saying, "Raw, this is actually what Green Circle was designed for."
I thought I was having fun. I thought I knew what fun was until I saw that brother's close friend story. I said, I don't know what fun is. Like, it was so bad. I didn't want to meet him.
Did you meet somebody?
But I didn't want to enter. If I'd entered that trap,
I'll get
Did you meet somebody, Richard?
Who?
His brother.
I didn't meet anybody out there.
You did?
But when I saw the story and I saw the straps and I just saw everything on the story, I said,
his Somali brother is the greatest.
Yeah, I said I don't want to get involved.
He's the greatest. Like when man goes out, you just be like, you don't chip in, blah blah blah, whatever you buy, double it. Yeah. Everyone just chips in. You just double it.
You been States before?
Yeah, a long time ago. Florida, years ago, man.
That was my first time.
That was a long time ago.
You said you've been
Detroit.
I don't like Miami like Atlanta, you know.
No.
Miami's fine. It's good, but
I want to go.
I don't think you get the same vibe as Atlanta. I don't think you like New York as like Atlanta either.
Could you live?
If you stay there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I could, man.
What did you think of New York?
I wasn't there long enough, but it just seems very built up, very polluted, very dirty, a lot of graffiti. But I didn't go to all of it, so I can't judge all of it.
It's accelerated London.
Yeah.
So, that's what it sounds like.
Didn't like it. But I
It's
just
London
think,
on steroids.
but what I did see out there is that we're definitely, America has its negatives. Don't get me wrong, but seeing your average waiter and waitress take on $300 a day, and it's not a fluke.
Yeah.
This is not like a glitz in the matrix. This is like standard, like your waitress or waiter's taking home $300 a day, and we're here suffering.
Is there a middle ground out there?
Oh, there's poverty.
Because they get government cheese. Like, do you know what I mean? They get cheese.
You see their poverty. Their poverty over there is on the next level. When
Yeah.
when you're poor, you're
Like
poor.
food stamps for. Like food stamps.
Go to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, LA will just mess up your head still.
Yeah.
I can't live in LA just based on that.
Okay.
Because when you go like LA, you're walking down like Venice and bro, they're having people clear people off the beach.
Yeah.
People are sleeping on tents on the beach, but they're getting cleared out all the time. And the next day, bare people back on the
Whose
beach.
responsibility would you say it is to look after the poor? Is it anybody's responsibility?
It's their own, isn't it?
Because
You can't really say that.
It depends how they got in that circumstance, though.
No, but you can't really say that because look at for instance the war in Ukraine. Remember?
How was that in air quotes?
Remember? No, because the war in Ukraine. Ukraine. Remember that right now, the country hasn't got no money, but you've got the government sending billions over to Ukraine to back the war, and all of a sudden we're talking about there's poor people here and there. America's doing the same thing. If they put the money into looking after the poor, feeding people, we won't have this issues. When you go to certain countries classed as poor countries, you don't really see people on the road begging like that because there's more community, like a more community feeling. I'll give you an example. Like, for instance, when I grew up in Nigeria when I was younger as a kid, my area was like a rough area in Lagos.
Rough.
Yeah, but I knew even if my mum was at work all day, I'm still getting fed. Because my neighbours would always watch after me. Even though I knew how to cook, my neighbour's mum would be like, no, I've cooked for you. My next neighbour's mum would be like, no, I've cooked for you. My next neighbour's, everyone kind of helped each other.
Is that regular or did you get treated special?
No, that's just how it is. People look after each other. Whereas over here, I'm cool with my neighbour, but to what extent?
Yeah,
You
you're right.
know what I'm saying?
I don't even like my neighbours.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas the other one over there,
but whose responsibility is it though to look after the poor?
It's their own, no?
nah, man, you can't say that, bro. You can't say that.
Whose responsibility is it though? We're not answering though.
I think the government should look after the poor.
The government.
The government should. They're wasting money on weapons. They could, the amount of money they spend on weapons and that. The amount of money they spend on weapons and that. There should be no poor people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they'll just fuck it up, no?
I think people
Not
need to
all of
learn the
them.
value of money, and I think if you just give people things, I don't think it.
People need to learn the value of money. Yes, I get that, but at the same time, as a human being, you can't just leave your fellow man to rot. Because, bro, like, let's say God forbid something happens here today. Let's say you man go outside, boom, you get licked over by a car or something. I fall into depression. Wes falls into depression. Then next minute we ain't working for months. Then we ain't got no money now. Then we're on the roadside begging. We become the poor people.
But to what point do family have a responsibility?
Bro,
Even to your family to disown you and say, forget this guy. What's happened?
Something's happened.
But not everyone's got family.
Zero.
That's another thing you need to take into account. Not everyone's got family. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, so what would be the amount of money you would need to make in order for you to take it upon yourself to help everybody that's poor? Because I don't think there's an amount that I'm going to get to do that. I'm going to help mine and those who will help themselves.
I don't even need to be stupid rich. I need to be comfortable enough to help myself and say that, right, alright, this money that I was going to spend 5 bills on, let's say this designer kicks, let's say like the old me that love Louis or Lubes or stuff like that, I could be like, right, maybe a 1 bedroom at this house over here is 5 bills a month. Then just literally pay for that and just. I'll give you an example. There was a guy I don't see him no more. He used to be at Tesco, but he was waiting. He was a homeless guy, but he was gonna get housed anyway. So he was waiting for years, and me and this guy was proper. You get what I'm saying? And he's, how old is he? He's 52, and his parents are still alive, but they live like in Bromley side, but they don't really want him staying with them. You know what I mean? And how he fallen into his situation was when he broke up with his woman. Like, he got depressed because she won't let him see his first child. Then when he got with his second woman, she took the first child away, but would let him see. So depression is what made him become homeless. You know what I mean?
So he had the child with the first woman.
Yeah.
And then split up with her and got the next woman.
Yeah.
And where was that child? Still with the first woman?
The first one's still with the first woman.
Yeah.
The second one was the second woman.
Oh, so he's got 2 kids.
Yeah, he's got 2 kids. Where he was saying the first one, the child, even though now the child is old enough, the child doesn't really want nothing to do with him because
the first one.
Yeah, because of obviously the mums. You know what I mean? Kept him away for years, so she's like, I don't really know you like that. The second one now, he still tries to build a relationship with her. But anyway, fast forward. Anytime I used to see my man, whenever I had a good day for work, I used to go there and drop him like a 20 or 30 and say, "Raw, grab a hotel." You know what I'm saying? So me and him become mad cool. So the man then from the gym used to be like, "Raw, how come you and my man always talking for hours? Like, I see you out here," and I say to him, "Raw, you know, don't get like, I could see bits of me in my man." I say, "Raw, just one little thing could go left and this is you." You get what I'm saying? Where
I'm not being childish.
Where you get what I'm saying? Like, where you can see like when someone is a person who loves too much or gives too much, that when it just goes wrong for them, they lose that control. So when I'm having combos with my man and he's telling me certain things, I'm thinking to myself, right, this is how I can avoid going down the same route. You get what I'm saying? Because
It's in paying him for therapy, like life lessons.
no, you
never get it. He was getting something out of it. You know what I mean?
Me and him just vibe. We go back and forth, and the thing is, I clock little things where he's got habits. I said to him, like, how I clocked onto him properly the first time when me and him started talking for long was like, I'd gone past, dropped him money. I'd gone past, dropped him money several times. Then one time he stopped me and said, "Oh, thank you. Like, I noticed you always either drop me money or just drop me food." And I said, "Oh, like, I see you out here, it's cold," or you know what I mean?
Do you think
then,
it's because of, sorry to cut you, do you think that's because you had like a, I wouldn't say relationship with him, but you had like a, do you know what I mean, a relationship with the guy, why you felt like, because would you do that to a normal homeless, like
no, you know what it is, I clocked onto certain things again, like I was saying, where, you know, like, sometimes you might give someone money and you already know like they're gonna go spend on drugs or something, whereas him, I'd never see a can of alcohol, so I asked him, I was like, "Oh, don't you drink?" He said, "No." I said, "Do you smoke?" He said, "Nah." I said, "You know what?" I kind of picked up on that because you know when you can see someone and you could tell that even though they're going through the worst, they're still trying to keep onto some sort of humanity where he don't smell bad, things like that. Whereas in Brixton, before, I remember going Morley's one time, I gave one homeless guy money for the bus and bought him food. He's like, "Yeah, I need money to get to my hostel." Brother, before I got to my house, so I dropped my Morley, before I turned, my man was coming back towards me, so he got off the next stop. I said to him, "Right, you just took the piss out of me." Like, I was about to say, "Give me my money." You know what I mean? Whereas this guy, you could tell that his situation is not the norm. That's why I said, right, you can't say that they need to look after themselves. Like, not everyone is, you know, some people have mental health issues, some people suffer depression. I know people like Andrew Tate will say depression is not real, but some people literally suffer depression, and like, everyone's level of stress is different. What you might be able to take, if you gave the next man outside, it's gonna crumble him.
Fuck off.
Huh? You get what I'm saying? It's gonna crumble him. So it's one of them things there, like, you just have to.
I'm not even gonna laugh for you.
I'm not pausing, saying. I'm just wabbling.
We're being serious, bro.
I've missed you guys. I've missed this.
You just have to know that, bro, what you could take a next man, pause, It's not. It's Wes. I'm gonna told all you. This guy.
You know what? I'm glad you don't know it's Wes.
Oh, God.
It's
I got me thinking about everything I say.
Bro, he said I'll give it to man and company. What?
Yeah. Our next man can take and fucking no. And you know what it is? I can try and be mature, yeah. But the moment someone else is on the path of childish, I can't do it.
You see,
And I can hear him.
no, listen. See, we're in the studio and then we don't clock it. Yeah. Wes is just like this. But I'm trying to look at Wes, but Wes is busting. I'm like, Wes, like, please, bro, please. And then from there.
Pause for nuts, but yeah.
In this country, yeah, they give you money just to say you're looking for a job.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's loads of little avenues. So what are you doing wrong? Why you're not falling into these criteria where you're not getting help?
I think some people just don't have the motivation to want to work. I think some people just don't want to work. And I think there's a huge population of people who just don't want to work.
Yeah. And those people are the ones who play the system. But you know, another thing is, if you ain't got housing, some of these things you're never going to be to get because you need an address
And a bank account.
and a bank account. So if you ain't got either or, you're doomed.
I feel like it's not what you know, it's who you know now, though, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
You remember Madman?
From
Ricky
where?
Hill.
Yeah.
Got Aspo, always beg for change.
Yeah.
He's got a yard.
I know, I've been to his yard, bro. Not like that, but. That was crazy. You listen to Blenheim?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man them look for his letterbox.
Bro.
He's got a yard.
That man's got bare clean
And
clothes and everything, bro.
he's mad. He's homeless.
He puts butter in his hair. Seriously.
It's like, you know the other one, the so he's Ghanaian. No, is it? Does he say 5 pence? The Ghanaian one, he always wears it. The Adidas tracksuit by Brooks on the corner.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think
Him as well.
I don't think he's alive anymore, though.
Huh?
I don't think he's alive anymore.
Oh, for real?
I think he passed. Yeah. I think
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I think so.
Him, he had a yard behind my family home. So one time I'm driving, I see him just, I was like, right. I was like, okay. But he was always in Adidas tracksuits all the time. But now on his corner is that woman, innit? The light skin woman.
I ain't seen him for a little while, bro.
Who, the light skin woman?
I ain't seen any of them, man.
Oh, for real?
I ain't been around there for a
I
minute.
normally see the light skin woman on
The
his corner.
5p, man.
But
Imagine.
I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know.
Imagine begging us asking for
right.
5p. You're not gonna give him 5p, innit? You're more than gonna give him like 50p.
Well, that was his like opening line.
You used to come up to you like this
Yeah.
and say, yeah, can I get 5p, please? They're like, 5p? You're like, come on, might as well.
Hold a pound, innit?
Yeah, hold a pound. Well, hold a 50p in it. Like, but that was it. Remember, if he's doing that, let's say he gets
But they get money.
2 cars a minute.
Yeah.
But it adds up. They're earning more than certain people.
A minute, bro. £2 a minute he's making.
Yeah, some who've got like a proper script and more. Remember the guy used to be in Putney sides next to the NatWest.
Nah, I never know.
Oh, this one he used
to sit outside there?
Yeah, he used to
Raking
sit.
it
He used to
though.
sit next to the cash point.
Yeah.
White
Brother,
guy.
white guy.
Yeah.
Fam, he's got a big yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got caught out. He's got a big yard. One time they caught him. Apparently he's got up, dusted himself, bought round the corner,
Went back home.
jumped in his Range and went home. I was
I
like,
respect it. Because at some point, yeah,
finesse.
if you don't help yourself,
He's just sitting there.
you're gonna be fucked. Pause. Do you know what I mean? Because as much as we help you, if you're not gonna help yourself get out of that predicament, pause again. You're not ever gonna like. It's just gonna be a cycle.
Wait, did you pause a predicament?
Yeah, Dick Henry.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what?
Yeah, because there's a dick in the predicament. So you look like,
Yeah, talk to you.
no, but I get it, innit? You know, but I just think when someone the other day was telling me that they should put a cap on what people earn, you know, like saying that there's no reason for Jeff Bezos.
I heard
So I was in the Uber,
Uber.
and the Uber driver was telling me that there's no reason for Jeff Bezos to be a billionaire,
Yeah.
even though he doesn't have a billionaire in cash. That's just what his net worth is. Would you say that there should be a cap on what people
might
earn?
actually do though.
Possibly if he potentially sells it, should there be a cap on what people earn? So should you be able to be a billionaire,
Yeah. Like I said.
even though there's poor people out there?
Of course.
That's their fault that they're poor though. They don't want to graft. And if they was in a position before pause and shit happened, mishaps happened, then that's unfortunate for them. But if they were just not wanting to graft, not wanting to go to work, not wanting to wake up at 4 a.m. and doing the usual, do you know what I mean?
Do you want to know a story? Yeah. The person lives here in this vicinity, this area, maybe even closer. Anyway, my man lives in a 1-bedroom with his wife. 2008, he was wealthy, like multi-millionaire. Then recession happened. Man had a house in, you know, Barnstead. So it's like Barnstead, Chipstead. Yeah, that area. So he had a big yard there, like big yard, like differently. I drive past it when I'm doing Uber. I'm like, fucking hell. So my man now, he's mad regular. Like I said, lives in a 1-bedroom with his wife, always grinding. You can see him struggling, like day to day, grafting, and he can't afford to do things he used to be able to do. So if, let's say, like if him and his wife goes on holiday now, brother, that's it. You know what I'm saying? All the money that he's trying to will be, you know what I mean? Basically gone. So you can't say people deserve to be poor because they didn't.
No, I didn't say they deserve to be poor.
Circumstances.
If they don't want to fucking graft like everyone else is grafting.
No, what I'm saying, circumstances could happen. You could be grafting too much and all of a sudden it's gone.
That's happened to Wolves though. No one don't buy CDs no more.
HMV.
You have to switch it up because you can't.
Blockbuster.
And you can't cap people because I think that's what they say is wrong with the public school system. Because say there's 5 smart kids, 5 dumb kids, the rest are in the middle. Instead of making the smart ones accelerate, they slow them down so they don't leave the ones behind. Do you know what I mean? It makes everyone mediocre. So you can't put a ceiling on earnings. That don't make sense.
Should those who earn more be taxed more? So for instance, if you earn over, like I think it's 40 grand or something like that, you pay 40% tax on everything over 40. But if you earn under 40, you get taxed 20%. So if someone's earning 30k, should they be taxed 20k? But if you're earning 50k, you should be taxed. No, sorry. If you're earning 30k, you get taxed 20%. But if you're earning 50k, you get taxed 40%. Is that fair? Should you get taxed more the more you earn?
I don't think so.
Do you think that's fair?
No. 40%.
So basically, if you're earning 30k, you get taxed 20%.
Yeah.
If you earn over 50k, you get taxed 40% on anything over
50K,
the threshold.
okay.
So
Yeah.
if you're for those who earn more, should they be taxed more?
I don't believe so.
I knew a girl that was getting taxed 50%.
Yeah.
She's a barrister. And when she told me what she's earning, I was like, you're milking it. She's like, no, I only get half of this. And I was like, what?
That's like 6 figures and up, innit? It's like 100k.
That
I think so, yeah.
That show frustrates me.
Yeah.
Everyone should pay the same amount of tax.
Literally.
No matter what you make.
No matter what you
It
make.
might be maybe a different rate for businesses or something for that.
It makes it fairer.
Should be the same. Because we got the same hours in a day, bro. We can, do you know what I mean? Some people might have had a little booster, like family, I don't know, might have given some money inherited, but we got the same hours, bro. We breathe the same air, we can do the same thing that they do, bro. We should all get paid this. We should all get treated the same.
So should we all?
That's what
I don't know, but are we all equal?
Yeah. We are though.
Are we though?
Are we all equal?
You on the basketball court, there'll be things I can do you never can do.
I hear that.
And so there might be something that you can do to balance it out. Like
But do you know why I say we're all equal?
Mm-hmm.
See, obviously, the new faith that I've come into, yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. See, prior to that, when people were like, "Oh, he didn't deserve to die, and this person deserves to this," but why didn't he? Why didn't he deserve it? Why is he different from this person? Do you know what I mean? Why is so? That's what I'm saying. We're all equal. Why? You know, like people say, "Oh, the good don't deserve to die young, whatever. Good die young." And this. Who determines that, bro?
Are we all equal?
Who determines that?
I don't think we're all equal. I think we should all be given equal opportunities. I think, for instance, the best person for the job should get it. I don't think you should give quotas and say, "Oh, I'm going to hire, 10 black people this year to make up the number." I think whoever's the best for the job should get it. But I don't think you can't get equal outcomes. Meaning, how do you, like, if 10 black people go for a job and 10 white people go for a job, and let's say actually out of those 10, 8 of the black people are actually great, and only 2 black people get it. Should it be a case where we do 5 black and 5 white if equally 8 of the whites were better than the blacks?
No.
I got lost in the maths.
So basically, imagine you got 10 black people going for a job and you got 10 white people going for a job.
For how much positions?
And let's say there's only 10 positions.
Yeah.
And let's say out of those, 8 of them are excellent out of the white people. So therefore, 8 white people get the job and 2 blacks get the job. One would argue and say it's not fair. That
but if the 8 are more qualified and only 2 of the black people are qualified, I think that should. If it was my business, I'm hiring best. I'm not hiring on colour. Do you know what I mean?
I would say that's fair.
Yeah, but somebody would argue that it's not fair. Because you, obviously out of the 20...
That's entitlement though. Because why should you just get it so I have to... Just because of equality.
That's like racism, no?
Yeah.
I should get something, I'm better than whatever on my skin colour. That ain't that.
Because I just think, when people talk about being equal, I don't think we're equal. I don't think everyone should be treated as unequal in that sense. Because once again, you're 6'4".
Yeah.
So, and let's just say the 2 of you are playing basketball. should it be fair that maybe they give him an extra, not boost, but an extra advantage to match up to you? And that's what I don't like, is that should he be given an extra advantage to match up to you? So let's say, for instance, we're running a race and you're clearly faster than me. Should I start a bit further than you to make things even? This is my argument about when people talk about
Your win's not pure anyway, isn't it?
Huh?
Your win's not pure.
Yeah. So let's say I'm a better boxer.
So, Chip, can you bench that? I might be trying to bench you.
I generally don't think so.
No, I think. Let's see. I think.
You trying to kill me?
No, because I was gonna go do my set, but I thought Chinks has got that.
Yeah, technically, let's get this on camera. Let's just wait for this.
Hey, look at kid crossing his legs.
I reckon he'll get 3 reps out of that.
Hey,
Put the bands on this, boy.
I reckon he'll get 3 reps.
Look at how the man in my
He'll do 3 reps.
This is gonna do like 20k, you know. This vid.
He'll do it.
All you gotta do is 1 rep. All you need is 1 rep.
I don't think I can lift this.
You can't.
Just give him a spot.
See, look.
Of course you can, man. Come on, man. It's only 100k. Nice and
Is
easy.
that 100?
Yeah, you want to do
Because you're not trying to kill me out there.
No, you shouldn't have told him that.
What? No,
You shouldn't have
I
told him
think
That's
that.
the bills.
You shouldn't have
No,
told
you're
him
not
that.
trying to kill me.
Chinks has got
Lift
that.
it, lift it. I'll see if I can do one.
Nice and easy workout. Anyone can do it.
Ready? Got that still.
Let's go, man.
Nah.
You have, man.
Yeah,
Come, you
yeah.
got
It's not gonna come back up.
Whoa.
Press.
No.
Right, boy. How much you weigh?
I think 70 something.
You weigh more than 70. You weigh more than 70.
There's a scale here, isn't it?
You can't weigh
No, you're about 85.
You can't be
I'm
even
light.
85.
Well, you're
I don't eat meat,
85.
pause. You know what I'm saying?
You're 85.
No,
You
I
can't be
doubt it.
85. I can't weigh more than you.
Of course you do.
Well, it's your minimum
You
85.
got a scale here?
Huh?
You got a scale here? I'm gonna weigh myself before I go
Alright,
home.
let's do 2 plates. Let's do 1 plate and a 10. So take the 1 plate off and put a 10 on.
Pound for pound, bro. Let's talk about gym stuff. I know I'm strong, bro, because my brothers that I gym with, pause, they're all super heavyweights to me, bro. I weighed 66 kilos. What is that? What's that? 10.5 stone or something like that?
That's a
Try this
dumbbell.
now.
That's a dumbbell, bro. And I'm training them. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's practice makes progress, isn't it? I suppose. The last time I did this was
1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go. Make sure you breathe in as you come down. Up. There, you got this, man. Let's go. Breathe in, breathe out. Come on. Come on. Two more. Come on. All you. Come on.
Yeah, man.
All you. Come on. Last one now. Big push.
up there.
If you ate properly and trained, you'd be massive. Pause.
Yeah, that would take forever though, bro.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
No, I'm saying
It wouldn't.
easily.
It wouldn't.
He doesn't want
Nah.
to.
It wouldn't.
I've got more volume.
No, especially because you haven't
No.
trained. You haven't trained before as well.
That's why. You fill out
Wait,
quickly.
6 months.
Yeah. 6.
That's not quick, you know what I'm saying?
But you'll see the changes after like 2.
I ain't got the discipline, to be
That
honest.
was like, remember during COVID when Marvin used to come here?
Yeah.
Marvin got strong real quick, because he was under pressure. The man that was training, the man that was training.
When under pressure with the
The man
man,
that was training all the time. He got strong.
pressure.
yeah.
I'm a Premier League baller. I just do championship things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Pressure burst.
I don't try to get on my level.
All mixed diamonds.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a bad thing what's happening with English football? With all of these Saudis bringing their money in? Do you think it's a bad thing? Because I find it interesting that how these English people have a problem with Muslims until they buy their club. And then all of a sudden, hey, I didn't know, joke. All of a sudden, you keep that one in actually. But yeah, is it a bad thing what's happening to English football right now? And is it a problem when someone comes in and bails someone out and uses money to affect and change a whole dynamic of a sport?
I see Gary
washing
Neville
shit.
complaining about Chelsea today, saying, that the Premiership, the English FA should step in, or UEFA should step in and say, there should be a limit on how many players could shift over there in a season.
Is it bad what's happening to English football? And what's going on right now?
If we get good money for Partey, I'm all for it. Do you know what I mean? Because I can't. I don't know, bruv. It just seems hypocritical.
What? So is it a bad thing?
Because I didn't like the. I'm an Arsenal fan, so historically we've been,
You know, I treat Chester over there.
financially abused. So
Yeah. Is it a bad thing? The Saudis coming in and just technically what they're saying is ruining English football.
I think what people forget is that football's a business at the end of the day. Before anything, and a lot of clubs operate that way, especially in the Premier League. Like with now, there's so much money available for these clubs. So if Saudi, like if you've made an investment in something, let's say you bought this gym set, and someone they come in and say, I want to buy it for 10 times what you bought it for, but you're selling it. You'd be a fool not to.
So what you're saying basically is that once again it's an unfair advantage that's happening, because I think it's fair to say that Man City would not be where they are right now if not for the Saudi money or the Arab money.
As well,
I think it's fair to say Chelsea wouldn't have got to the point they were at one point if not for the money.
Yeah.
So would you say it's unfair what's going on where you've got Russians coming in, you've got the Arabs coming in? Is it unfair to the rest of the other teams?
I think Russians right now, remember, for Ukraine.
I think everyone has an unfair advantage in it. Like for example, like relating to football, like the top tier clubs, like they have money to like invest in like the big time players, but they're putting themselves at high risk. So like you got players like with Chelsea, for example, like a lot of their players are going out to Saudi because they flopped, and like essentially what they're saying now is like the Saudi clubs are coming to bail them out. So you're putting yourself at high risk. So there's a lot of volatility with players because you could sign a player for like 100 million and he might just like I don't know break up with his missus, get depressed, and now he's not playing anymore. So like there's a lot of risk with that. Whereas like smaller clubs, for example, like who's a good example? Brentford, for example, they build their team like and they scout their players for ages, and they're very systematic. Brighton as well. So they've got a lot more time. As much as you say you don't win stuff, there's a lot of money available for staying in the Premier League. And like if you look at, for example, like Newcastle, like 2-3 seasons ago, they weren't really doing too much.
Is that what football's about though? The managers don't want
it depends what perspective you're looking at, because football for businessmen is business. I want to make money, but football from a supporter's perspective is I want my team to win. And a lot of people don't really care how their team wins as long as they're winning.
That's just about Wenger, isn't it? But the books are always right with Wenger, but we're winning.
It's to the times as well, because Man U basically did the same thing on a smaller scale. They bought the best player every year. They just blew everyone out the water with money. It's just to a bigger scale now. So
should there be a cap on what each team can spend?
And you know what?
There is. There's a lot of financial fair play. But you get sanctioned for overspending, innit?
There's a time period.
As an overspending to go in debt.
150 million loss during a certain period or something.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
There's a certain amount of loss you can have. So you can't pump ridiculous money.
Does the same thing.
Yeah.
As in put a cap on what you can actually spend.
Yeah.
But would you say these clubs are now?
That's why I guess players are running off to Saudi, because imagine like over here.
I think that's the sad part.
Yeah, you might be over here. You might be seeing like your brethren making like 500 bags a week, and you're like on 100 bags. Then Saudi comes knocking the door by saying,
"Who wouldn't go there?"
It's the tax regulations as well, because I could be making 100k here, like on paper, but I'm getting 50.
Yeah.
But if I go over there, I'm getting my full, and then plus bonuses, and then
the moral of the story is everyone's got a price.
Yeah.
That's it.
But do you think their league is gonna get strong?
It already is.
Potentially.
Their money's too gone. Remember, the moment you can get a Ronaldo, you can get a Messi, you can get a Haaland, you can get all those players there. Everyone else follows.
I'm sure before Ronaldo, they were the 56th strongest league in the world. I'm sure they've moved up from that already.
But China did that. Do you remember when they signed?
It didn't last that
Samuel
long.
signed. I don't know. He went to Russia first.
But
he went to Russia. Russia tried it.
About is that what are they doing?
Their money ain't gonna run out. But you know what it is? It's because they're trying to improve their tourism side of things, isn't it? Knowing that football is going to be the thing to draw people out there. But the problem is, the reason why I said, do you think it's going to be as strong as the Premiership? Because
never that.
Exactly.
That's not.
Even with all the money and bringing players there, I don't think it would.
Not in our lifetime.
Because the problem as well, remember, they're strict. It's not like a Dubai that's more flexible.
Yeah.
Their one is like, if you go out there, like I know a girl who works out there, and she's a PT. The gyms are women only, men only. So same gym, next door is the men only section. The other door is women only. Everything is segregated, isn't it?
Do you think we need to move away from those times now, or do you think the rules that you find in those countries should stick and remain? So things like where you've got women only gyms, men only gyms. Where, for instance, in Dubai, you have to dress modestly, wherever modest is. Like you can't technically walk on the street with your bum and your tits out. Yeah. Do you think those rules make sense, or would you say that?
I'm a traditional man.
It's their culture, isn't it?
But I reckon is that because I have a daughter as well. I think that weighs into it a lot. So I think I understand them. I understand the morals of it and the stuff. It makes sense. It makes sense. But I'm not like they should be allowed to drive and stuff like that and study and all that. I think it should be like there could be male gyms, female gyms, and unisex. So it's optional. It's not forced. You know what I mean? So
I don't think that would work over here.
We're too far gone though.
As in a male gym and a female gym, because the male gym, man really want to go there, bro.
Man will be in the male gym. It's the women's gyms that you'll struggle to. You'll struggle to.
You think so?
Yeah.
Remember.
You think women won't go there?
Women won't go to women's only gyms.
I don't think it will be as lucrative as a business or as Bro, I don't see it happening.
Women always say they want women only gym, but the general consensus, most women don't want to be in a women only gym. They like the mix of because if you look at, let's say like now, fast forward, all the hardcore gyms that are now popular like Kings and all that, they're not hardcore no more. But back in the day, a lot of the bodybuilding gyms were men only, and women had.
But was it actually?
Yeah, a lot of the bodybuilders used to be men only. Then women had Saturday from about like 2 p.m. to closing. And what used to happen was all the men then would come in the gym before 2 p.m. train, and when the women come at 2, most men are gone. Yeah. But women used to complain, saying that, why can't they train in these gyms? Because the bodybuilding gyms had way better equipment in it. So women always wanted to be in that atmosphere where they saw men who were just all about gym.
I thought it would be the other way around,
But a lot of the men who was just all about gym didn't want to be surrounded by women. They just wanted to go gym, smash it with a man, then bust joke and pause.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think. Do you think they've in Dubai and those Arab countries where they've tried to segregate men and women? Do you think it's because of men not having self-control, or is it because women want to flaunt themselves? As in, what do you think their main reason is by trying to separate and make women dress modestly?
In it from the religion.
As in, but why do you think they make women dress moderately? So having to wear basically only showing ankle.
Ain't that in the scriptures though?
I don't think it's in the scripture where I think they're meant to cover their hair.
You cover your hair in your book. It's the abaya. That's what they call it, I believe.
But I don't think you're actually meant to actually have to cover your whole body. I'm pretty sure it's just the hair. If I'm not mistaken.
You got to shade your body. You got to wear black.
I think the general understanding is just protecting your modesty, innit? And like, for example, like, alright, cool, chinks. When you see a girl with a back, what are you doing? All right, cool. So it's to stop stuff like that, because like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost.
It's for men then. It's to stop men being perverts.
Partially, but then I feel like on the other hand, there's other reasons. I'm not that well versed in it, but the other side of it, there are definitely reasons. But that is definitely one of them.
It's instinct, innit? So it's to keep you both innocent.
I'll give you an example. There was one time, me, Gabriel, and Mark went to Dubai, and we tried to check into the hotel. And when man's come to the reception, I spoke to the guy. Remember what he said, Gabriel?
Yeah, he said that, you don't have no guests.
No. He's specific. Yeah. He said you're not allowed any female guests
in the hotel.
And man said to him, what if I'm gay?
I'm not staying there.
Well, man said, what if I'm gay? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he didn't factor that. So you could bring a man.
Curveball at him.
Yeah. No, you could bring a man in, but you can't bring women. Brother, we checked out immediately. We said, just give us that one night.
I've got female friends.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, because I'm out there.
In Dubai, yeah?
Yeah, because I'm in Dubai. I'm trying to convert people from Islam into Christianity.
I hear that. So that was good.
You know when the missionaries came to Africa, they had a mission. And I'm sitting there to the reception. I'm like, look, I've come here on a mission. I want to convert people from Islam to Christianity. I want to lay hands on them, have them speaking in tongues. I'm like, I said, you know, what's the problem?
No,
we checked out expeditiously. The moment man said we couldn't draw girls, but I mean,
Hey, he had you.
You should have seen it. Man did this, yeah. Put in our luggage, shut the door, went down the lift. We was in a cab. It was checked into the next hotel.
That's not all the hotels, though, is it?
All the hotels, we checked into the next hotel straight away.
There's hotels you can bring.
Yeah, you course it is.
And I might not even do it, but if you're telling me I can't, I definitely don't want to be here.
I'll tell you. Atlantis and Marriott, you can probably get away with it because there's restaurants and there's clubs in the apartments.
So it's not even a who you know thing.
Nah.
Alright, so have you heard of things like you've heard of things like DLT, Afro Nation, those kind of events?
That
yeah, you know those kind of like party holidays.
Only on Twitter. I see.
At what point, at what age should us man stop going there? and if you've got a relationship, should you be going to those holidays? So obviously, I'm approaching 40. Should I be going to an Afro Nation? Should I be going to a DLT Malta? Or am I an uncle now that I can't go to party holidays?
You know my views.
I don't know, what age am I meant to stop going to party holidays?
What's the young girl? Is it Ibiza? a beefer.
A beefer?
No, not beefer. It's basically.
No, but I mean,
mortar.
is a beefer the one of them? What one?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
young
Beefer's
one?
something similar like a party holiday.
I feel like we're too old for that one.
No, but you know
all the same.
No.
Is it?
Chicks. The joke thing is that beefer crowd were older crowd originally.
I used to do cocaine and that. In the
Alright, where's
Chicks.
so you're how old was?
I'm 24.
Okay, cheers. Where's 24?
Yeah.
I'm approaching 40.
Yeah.
Should I be in the same place as Wes partying?
I feel like you fit in though. That's the thing.
Yes,
Should I be there though?
That's what I said, no DLT.
From a personality standpoint, I see you lot as man them.
There you go. It's a personality thing.
So it's the same.
I'm hitting 40. You're 24. We're both on the beach like.
I hear it, but at the same time, like
Oli.
I would say like how old are the women that are there? Because they're not all my age. There's definitely girls that are older than me there.
And it's the personality.
But I should be on the beach. But I should be on the beach and the same. I just think I should.
But
I'm 14 years older than you.
But the age range is wild, Wes. Because I was saying to the man them here.
Yeah.
A couple of men was arguing in the group saying, there shouldn't be an age thingy, and I said, bro, there's man who are going DLT tweeting, and I know they're 20.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm old enough to be their dad.
I don't know, but
Bro, I'm old enough to be their dad. Think about it realistically.
Yeah.
I could have had them in college.
Do you see me as an uncle?
Yeah.
Like I'm hitting 40 though.
No, but we're not
Bro,
that.
the joke thing is, some people that went DLT are closer to your son's age.
No, but we're not that. Like, say for example, look at Ian Wright.
Yeah.
Like Ian Wright has like a youthfulness to him. Like you could tell that he understands, and I don't know if the word's hip. So even the way he dresses, he don't dress like someone typically his own age because he's still in touch. I think that's what I'm gonna be like when I'm that age. Do you know what I mean? Because I still have the youthful understanding.
We're already that.
No, he's like 50s.
No, bro, we're already that. You don't get.
Yeah, so we're a younger version.
No, back. No, we're already that. Back in the day, if we was out here talking, we would be sitting in suits with pointy hats or thingy hats, because that's how the people that.
I can't be dressing like this at 60 years old. Bro.
No, but back in the day, back in the day, at 30, you won't be dressing like this.
Yeah, but how old's Ian Wright?
He's approaching 60.
He's approaching 60.
And he don't dress like.
Yeah. He dresses his age, but he makes it look.
Yes, this is what we would and will be.
So if you see me on the beach topless,
yeah,
and I'm at my age right now, you see footage of me on the beach, DLT Mortar or Afro Nation, topless, like partying at the pool, just having fun. You're not gonna look at me like, alright, like this is like a 40-year-old brother just.
Who are you gonna be with?
I'm with the rest of my boys, so maybe like I'm with Chiz, maybe I'm with Mark, maybe I'm with you. Let's just.
Let me throw a different scenario at you now. Yeah, so that's that age or in that environment. Yeah, imagine
the age of the crowd.
You see Gabriel in Waterstones.
Yeah.
With people with tweed hats and that reading a book. Where does he look more out of place?
In tweed hats and that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, are you trying to say I'm a Peter Pan then? That I'm just an old man trying to look young?
No, but it's
even saying that
you're not trying to look young.
Remember 10 years ago when we went Cancun? What was the age of the people there? We was the young boys.
Yeah, I think so.
The Americans were like 40 this, 40 that. But the moment the UK invaded, my man messaged and said, "Oh yeah, you coming?" I said, "No." He said, "Why?" I said, "I feel old."
But at what age are we meant to slow down with enjoyment?
We're youngest.
Or should we just carry on enjoying life?
I don't think you should. I don't think you should. But saying that, like for example, you could get into a lot of parties and stuff. Like we could both go DOT, but I couldn't go to Chizo's rave because it's like it'd be like 25 plus or something, for example. So there is that element of it, for example.
If you're chatting to teenagers now and
that's why
that's
crazy,
crazy.
You can't do that.
Milkshire and all them lot do 30 plus raves now.
Yeah.
Just to cause the.
I'll be honest though, I've been to certain events where they're like over 35, and I'll be honest.
I know what you're about to say.
I'm trying to kind of say this right. I don't want no one to be like, oh, he's a predator, he's a. I don't really like the over 35.
I don't want to see no kitten hills.
I don't really like that crowd.
Them not brushing about it all the time. So you love it over 35? I say, yeah, I do. I just prefer it, bro.
No,
I prefer
it. No.
Over 30s, I went to over 35 not too long ago.
I don't get to over 35s.
I felt my age. Like, man felt old in there. Like, I saw old, like, and they're my age. But some of them 40-year-olds,
hair older though.
some 40-year-olds look proper old.
Yeah, exactly. if they're looking proper older, I don't want to be there, but
that's my age group though. Like, over
Is
35
it though?
Yeah. I'm over 35. That's where I should be, no?
Yeah.
But
Veteran League.
we can do both. Do you know what I mean?
I just don't know, man. But wait, you're happy to see me at a party holiday that you're at?
Yeah, 100%.
And you wouldn't be like,
But the thing is as well, you're forgetting like money brings separation. So for example, you would probably have a section, for example, or a table or whatever. Man, my age, realistically, we're not doing that. We're just there, like we just about got there, and we're trying to have a good time.
So you're saying it depends what I'm doing on that holiday. So if I'm just like in a VIP area,
I think it's the context.
Not going too hard, just doing cool boy, then that's okay.
I think it's the context.
But I can't be by the pool.
Because I feel like...
Can I be in the pool?
Can be wherever
Can I spray? Can I get champagne, shake it, spray it out?
There was two events in Malta going on at the same time. So there was DLT, then there was another one called Summer in Malta at the same time, and that crowd was older. So on the average, I'll say the youngest people there were probably like 29, 30 upwards. Whereas DLT,
you know what's mad though? One of my mates went there and he goes, it was too old. He said that event, the second event, the Summer Malta one, he goes, it was too old.
yeah.
And this guy, the brother's my age.
So what? So see at your event. What's
But I heard a joke as well. Yeah, you know, DLT as well originally was the people who started DLT and the phase. In the mid phase, so the original crowd, when them man started, it started around the same time when man had Lock Sundays. The original crowd was around man's age to a bit younger, so it's like people who are like 38 to about 30 now. Then the youngers took over the joint.
Yeah. So you see your event that's forwarding up, yeah. Don't want to say the word.
Yeah.
But what's your target audience for that?
Over 30.
Over 30.
Even though I put over 25, the average age is over 30.
So if you had a bunch of 40+ in there, but you made a good money, would you be happy with that?
That'd be amazing.
I'm saying.
I think the youngsters are
Don't
being
really matter.
more.
But that's,
Do you know what I mean? They shouldn't be where we are.
No, but that's like the dance you went to the other day. What was it? Coco. Yeah, that was a big people dance.
Yeah.
But the youngers have invaded it. So that dance before that's an over 40 dance.
Easy. My brother went there with his dad, bro, and he said
it's an over 40 dance. But now it's looking like 28 upwards.
I don't mind that though.
That's how
If it's too young somewhere, like I don't like being in that environment because I feel like the creepy older person.
And that's how I feel if I go to like certain events. Like for instance, like I wanted to go DLT Malta. I wanted to go, but then I just when I saw the age group of the people there, I said to myself, I'm going to be an uncle there. Like and I think maybe
not if you go with your friends though.
You know what's mad?
You don't think so?
If you went in a group, it wouldn't be bad. If you went like 2 man up and it was just...
You want to know what's mad
That's
about DLT
weird.
as well, that I clocked here. So like Malta, you can't go because the younger ones could go there.
Why can't you go though?
Ghana on the other hand is an older crowd. It's weird.
Because the young ones are in Ghana as well.
Because you know why? Because the flights are too expensive for DLT Ghana. So I realised that in different things, it's the same thing with Afro Nation. Afro Nation Ghana is a slightly older crowd than Portugal. Cause the price to get out.
These youngers are getting money now, man.
They don't have as much obligations, yeah. But how? Like I'm 35. I'm 36 October, yeah. And like it sounds weird, but sometimes like, I might bump into people that are like 33. They got 3 kids. They're trying to buy their house and they're married. All they do is to go to work and go home. And then they look at my lifestyle and they're kind of envious. And I'm like, I look at them and I think like, right. Sometimes you make me think like, right, what the fuck am I doing in my life?
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like I'm on a mission of like their life seems like it's over.
No, I see what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? Not that it is, but the way they oh, you was here, I saw you on this, I saw you do this, and I'm just like, yo, you can do this as well, you know. But like mentally, all he does is go home and go work.
I think at this age now, should we not be, because when I go on holiday, should we not be doing as men at hitting 40? Should we not be doing couple holidays? Well, I think like maybe you go with your missus, I go with mine, you go with yours. No. So like, so we're going DLT now. I know I'm using DLT as the benchmark, but let's say we are going there. We're going like all 4 of us are going with our missus.
That's shit though.
No, but hold on. Have you ever? Hold on.
That's right.
That's shit.
Because your age, that's why you're saying that.
That's shit, bro.
Bro, I'll rather, you see, at this age, I'll rather do them holidays, but I say it to the man them all the time. I'll rather demand them.
When have you ever been out? A comedian said this. When have you ever been out enjoying yourself and you've heard a man say, "This would be better if my girlfriend was here"?
Never.
Have you ever heard that?
Women say all the time. Women say all the time about their man. But we don't want to enjoy.
Never heard that.
It's boring, bro.
When your woman comes on,
never heard that.
you should have been there, no, babe. We don't come on and say, babe, you should have been there. Never, ever. Never. Maybe if you went to eat, yeah, the food was nice, baby. But man's outside. Ain't no man's even doing nothing, you know.
Joy is
doing nothing.
It's
back to the event thing. But you're right. Like you see, like no offense, Wes here. Dances that I would expect to see you. I would expect you and Jaheim.
yeah. I hear that though. I get it.
You
I
get
get
what I'm
it.
saying? If I walk in the dance and I saw you, Jaheim, like even now, yeah, it's so bad here. There's a couple of men who watch this here that are like 10 years younger than man, and when they're in the dance here, I feel a bit. Cause I used to coach all these kids in school.
But I
So I used to coach in secondary school. So there's gal I see in dance. Yeah, no, but there's girls I see in dance, guys I see in dance that are 28, 29, some are 30, and they still call me sir. So for them to be calling me, because I used to coach basketball from when I was young, innit?
Oh, okay.
So like when I was like 18 to like about 22, I used to coach in schools. So when I'm hearing them say that, then to go in a dance that they're not there and you are their youngers. Yeah, I can't do that still.
I just feel like there's so many people at that type of event that it's like there's such a big mix.
And Wes isn't a typical. I know Wes is mentally older than he is.
Yeah, but I'm an anomaly though.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm an anomaly though.
Most people who are 24 ain't like Wes.
I rather go to you.
If I go to a rave,
Yeah.
and let's say me and you have not planned to go there together, and I walk in there and I see you,
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
You reckon? That's a mad thing. I feel hurt by it.
No, I'll be honest. I tell you, AJ, me and you should not be going to the same rave.
Yeah,
What does
I
that
get it.
mean?
But what if Wes is in there, and your Egypt's in there as well?
So you've been to Chiso's events, yeah?
Yeah.
Next year I'll be at Chiso's events. I'll be of
Why
age.
next year, not this year?
And what is your motive at these places? Why can you go to the gym where he goes? Why can you go to a restaurant where he goes?
I told you, yeah, and this is probably not an age thing, but I think it's where you're at in life thing. And I say to myself,
I got enough money to be where you are.
no,
I'm too broke.
No,
Is that what it is?
I'll be real. And I said, at the age we're at now, if it was a networking event we went to or a business event and we were both there, yes. But for enjoyment,
Yeah.
I don't think me at my age hitting 40 and I could be your dad, and me and you're in the same place raving.
I'll rave with my son though.
No, I don't think I could be your dad.
I don't think you could, bro. You're 37, I'm 24, bro.
No, bro, I'm almost 40.
I was having
I'm like 15 years older than you, bro. I could have had you when I was.
When you say almost 40, how close are you to 40?
I'm 40 this year.
Yeah, but he's what's that? 16.
60.
Yeah.
It's possible, but
it's
like,
possible.
bro, it's possible. It's possible.
Very possible.
Bro, it's possible, and I'm in the same
possible.
rave as you. No,
But that's an
No.
exceptional circumstance because 16, bro.
I'm too old, man. I'm
We
too
can all
old.
go over 18.
I'm too old, man. I'm sorry. I think.
I said what? Over 18s.
We can all go.
So what's the youngest? What's the youngest
That's how
girl?
it can work. There's
Yeah.
Oh,
I tell you,
okay.
even think like even down to stuff that man used to like even like flipping Wireless. The last time when Meek was here, someone
Meek
gave,
in Wales.
yeah, in Palace, someone gave me a free ticket, bro. I went to the top. I watched Meek. The moment Meek come off stage, I went home.
It was young.
Yeah,
It was young.
I went home straight away. I literally, when I was outside, I did that. I took off my band like that and passed it to some girl I know who's waiting outside. She's like, right, sure. I said, I ain't coming back.
Should you be going on party holidays if you're in a relationship?
I ain't even got a passport, so
Should you though? Should maybe going to like you know like not
I wouldn't say you shouldn't, but you
I went
shouldn't.
Cancun with you, man.
like a dream weekend. You know, like a specific party holiday, like an Afro Nation.
If
DLT
you
more.
do your due diligence first with the missus, you're allowed to go.
As in you must get what? As in you must ask
it's
permission.
about the motive.
You got to take her on it. So you got to do the family.
Wait, people ask permission from their girls to go on
You
holiday.
mentioned Dream Weekend. That's
Wait, one second. We'll get back to it. Do people ask permission?
You should.
As in what do you mean? Run it by
If
her.
you respect your partner, you should. Because you respect
No,
her.
this is the words he said.
Permission?
Yeah.
Not would I say, oh babe, can I go?
No. So how you wording it? I just want to know. Because remember, I've not been in a relationship like that where I've got to the point where I'm in love enough to say, oh, excuse me, babes. Here's a PowerPoint presentation. So
Yeah.
You
bullet point
I'll be
one.
honest, you kind of have to do it like that. To be fair, there's gonna be. She's never ever gonna accept it, no matter how you word it, no matter how you dress it. Never. She's never gonna be happy.
I went Cancun with them. Like, my girl at the time said, "Right, go," because she knew I used to go out there, but he'd never been out there. Then I was like, "Right, Gabe and well, I say that. Yeah, I said, right, Gabe and Amanda want to go Cancun this year." She's like, "Oh," before I could even say, anything, she was like, "Oh, you should go."
She didn't really mean that.
No, bro.
What if she kind of gave you a no? She doesn't really want you going. Do you still go?
No, but the next year, the next year, everyone's going again. And I said, right, I'm not going unless you're going. She came with me.
The difference is, yeah, he's what's that called in football? Like he's got more sending offs than he has.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
So if it's a tackle,
Yeah.
the referee's gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He ain't. He's
Yeah,
Xhaka.
yeah.
Do you
Okay,
know
I
what
what
I
you
mean?
mean.
And the difference is, my girl at the time, she fully trusted me.
But
She
if
knows.
your girl says-
No, she knows that I'm not wild. Because remember, I'll give you an example. Remember what happened?
Canio.
Remember what happened when I remember what happened when a man needed a room to get busy. I've gone outside and I'm on a hammock sleeping, but before that I'm on flipping my iPad FaceTiming every night around 3 o'clock clockwork because I knew she would
I'm saying, look,
get to work at
if your
that.
missus says she doesn't like the idea of you going, she doesn't tell you no, but says you know that she doesn't want you going. As a man, do you still go?
When your missus
Yeah,
says that,
yeah,
If I want to go, I'm
she don't
going.
trust you.
If I want to go,
It's
I'm
not even
going.
about the trust. It could
No,
be about
bro,
her.
it's
It could be about
100%.
her insecurities as well,
No,
bro.
it's about the trust. She don't trust you.
She might not trust
Bro, if she
other
tru-
things that's going on in her life,
if she
and it's
trusts
spiraled
you,
on.
If she trusts you proper, she will have no reason to stop you
I
going.
don't agree.
Bro, there was certain man here. There was certain man during them times here. He used to complain to the girl and say, "Raw, how come chicks can go, but I can't?" So the girl used to be like, "Raw, you're not allowed to go Miami. You're not allowed
See
to
that?
go."
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
you know,
bitch you can't
the girl used to name places.
That's
I say Miami, Atlanta, Jamaica, DR, all the places that are enjoyment. They're not allowed to
So
go.
what you saying? Well, I can't go to Poland and find a Kovac or Kovina.
No, you
and cheat in
and
Poland.
that's what I think it is, you know.
That's the problem.
Because you
With
see,
some
like,
girl called Kovina.
It's the connotations that come with where you're going.
Exactly.
Is the problem, and it feeds into the insecurities.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, if you go there, you're gonna do tear because of what they've seen and
No, but
everything.
they're all-
And then you have to justify why you're not gonna do what you did.
Because
Because
my
Hey,
child.
do you-
Or maybe I've not been in love before then. I don't understand what's going on.
that work on the
You
flip
might want to
side?
catch jokes.
As in what?
Like, so say for example,
If my girl says she wants to go on a girls'
like
holiday.
DLT Malta,
Yeah.
Miami, all these turn up spots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's girls who go like Poland, Slovakia,
Yeah.
Morocco,
Yeah.
like Egypt. Like, why can't you be one of them females? Why do you have to be one of them females who goes to these turn up spots all the time? Because I'm not gonna tell
I
you
get your
can't
point.
go, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna
I tell you this for me.
I know a man who had to fly into the next place here for 2 days
That's crazy.
to get footage.
that's funny.
Like, that's wild.
Yeah, a man flew to the next
That's
place.
serial.
A man flew to the next place for 2 days
I've got content, yeah?
to get content. Stacked up content for a
And
week.
what- do you know
Then
this
flew
guy?
somewhere else. Yeah, bro.
Alright, so
And I laughed so hard
But-
because I was like, rah.
was his girlfriend warranted in not trusting him? You know what I mean? There you go. There you go.
But it makes sense.
I think
that is
I
bad
think
that
it's
you have
like-
to do them for hours.
I think it's like what you said the other day about like when you go into a shop and the security guard follows you around and it's like, have you stolen stuff from the shop before? Yeah, I
There
have.
you go.
So you should follow me around.
Yeah, but if you haven't given no reason for
Oh, shut up.
If you haven't given no reason and she just feels a certain way, bro, you want to keep the peace at home. Remember, say happy wife, happy life. You know, that's the real thing.
Does it matter though who you're going on holiday with? So, for, let's say your missus, have got the good friends.
It does to them.
And she goes,
It does to them.
I'm going on holiday with Sandra and Becky. You know,
Yes.
they're good friends. Or she says she's going with Rosina and Shaniqua. Now, does it change the dynamic of the holiday depending on who they're going with?
Yeah.
Bro, remember
Nah, not really.
It does. It does. You go to different places.
Gabriel, remember recently, I'm not going to say the man's name, but he's definitely going to watch this episode. Man said, you lot don't invite me out no more. And I said, like, yeah, you got a girl in it. But I didn't want to go into debt because I know she looks at us, even though
I feel like you're talking about this person before.
even though she looks at us as we're my man's friends, I think she looks at us as like, rah, why them not all single? Yeah, they're the bad influences. Like, there's always girls around them, you know, them kind of. But she don't know, like, you know, like you don't know nothing, but you assume.
He's the canon.
Yeah, you assume that we're all canons.
But there's certain things you should stop. Like, so would you advise me then in a relationship, and my girl says to me, "Don't go to DLT Malta or Afro Nation. Why do you want to go?" Would you advise me as someone who's in a relationship to say, "Gee,
No.
she's right. You shouldn't be going there."
No. If you feel like you're at a loss for not going, then you shouldn't be with her.
And if she says, "Okay, can I come with her girl?"
I don't know. No. That doesn't make sense because I'm not gonna have a good time. I'm going to have a good time.
Why are you gonna have a good time?
Brother, realistically,
Wait, why are you gonna have a
but
good
do you know
time?
what? Do you know what? And I can
No, no,
justify.
say it.
I'll justify.
Says you can go, Wes. but she's gonna come with her girl.
Wes, why are you gonna have a good time?
But she says, okay, can I come with my girl?
So
So basically, you bring it up and say we're going out for a nation.
Cool.
And she goes, oh, when is it? You
Yeah.
say the date. She goes, oh, I'm free those days. I'm gonna tell Becky. Me and Becky are gonna come as well.
Yeah, that's like, no,
I ain't going no more.
we can go somewhere else after or before.
That's breaking the trust. Why you
No,
not
no,
going?
no, I know. I'll
being
justify it.
a super-
I'll
you're
justify
being a
it
supervisor.
because I know, yeah, that even from
My team
like.
leader. This is
So
nonsense.
I'm going with the man them now. So I know that there's certain things that like I don't know. You just get into trouble.
don't like you like that. We're trying to be very nice about saying
Nah,
it.
bro.
I love you, but I don't like you like that. I don't like being around you. I like being alone. That's me like that, man.
Don't go.
Yeah.
If you wanna go somewhere, Mr. You don't.
I don't even really like you. I like hookers. You're not a hooker. You're my good woman. Why do you want to be out here with me and the hookers?
It's a hard one, man.
He's not wrong.
Because I'm so stubborn, yeah. I said to myself, I'm an adult. Why do I have to ask permission? Why are we going through this?
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm on.
just
If I
don't
wanna
feel
go,
like
I'm
it'll be
going.
as
That's
fun.
what I'm on.
It's not gonna be as fun, man.
I will break up. And now it's not even about what it's about.
Bro, it's a different type of fun, bro. It's not the same, man.
You know what it is?
Huh? That's exactly what she would say. And then the only thing that they try and swing around is, oh, you're just gonna go be around girls.
Yeah.
Nah, bruv, you're just not funny. Like, if I'm making a joke, like, the man, like,
Yeah.
the man,
You're just not funny like
you're not
that.
funny. It's not the
You know what I'm
same.
saying?
Like, if you put a girl in this room now, it's not as funny anymore.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, you shouldn't say
It's not.
that.
It's
You
not.
shouldn't say that.
I don't care.
We can't even make
I
the
don't-
jokes you wouldn't make before.
I don't, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? We can't be ourselves.
Bro.
We
Bro.
can't be ourselves.
I promise you. I promise you.
That's
bro.
why they love the content.
But it's
We're
true.
ourselves.
It's
You
true.
don't want to see us with our women.
There we
That's
go.
what I mean.
There we go. Certain jokes run in this room.
in this room now.
Bro, it's not.
Now be tucking your tail.
Bro, it's the fun police, isn't it? All right. So now we brought the fun police along. Now the whole man them ain't having a good time because I'm not myself. And then
Now, girl, man, fuck this.
yeah.
Nice fuck with.
And now I can't go next year. So what are we doing? What are we doing?
All depends.
Where's
Wes,
what are we doing?
all depends on the girl again.
Bro,
I'll give you an example.
no.
Alright, Gabriel, I went. I went. Wait.
I'd rather go with hookers. Bring hookers.
I
Bring
went
black.
Cancun.
I'd rather do that.
Wait. I went Cancun and DR with my ex. But hear the joke. The man them had fun because my ex is the super wingman.
It would have been better if she was a hooker. I promise you, because all right, cool.
No,
All right,
but
put this way. Nah, put this way.
Wes, she
None
was-
of you have any.
No, she
Bro.
was drawing girls for the man them.
But put
you
it
know what
this way,
is?
bro.
You know
The
what?
hooker's still doing that, bro.
Huh? Yeah. Because imagine we're chilling, but some girls might not feel comfortable when they see a big group of guys.
Yes.
But when you're seeing a big group of guys and there's one girl, she's vibing, so they would come in and use it as entry point, and she would just.
I hear that. And
I'm not our girl in
yeah,
that.
exactly.
And there's an exception to every rule, but the exception don't outweigh the rule.
Bring it, like,
Yeah. You
where's
might have
the-
found one, but they ain't all
Yeah,
like
I
that,
know.
bro. Like, you get what I'm saying?
And hear the joke. Certain man's girl was complaining and saying, "Rah, why does my man's girl always come on holiday?"
And now you're not coming to the other motives.
Now it's fuck
Fucking I'm coming there having a good time.
Not on my watch, you ain't, right?
She was a team player, whereas
Yeah.
It's still better. It's still better a hooker.
Whereas,
bro.
whereas
Because do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like?
No, Wes, I get, because everyone's girl is not going to be
Bro,
like that.
if you bring a
Whereas
girl, it's
some
like
people's girl will
you're
come.
bringing a butter knife.
Yeah,
But if
no,
you bring a hooker,
no, I
it's
get
a
where
Swiss
Wes
Army
comes from.
knife.
I don't know, younger sibling.
Huh?
Have you got a younger
Yeah.
sibling? Have we all got younger siblings? Bringing your girls like when your mum says, "I'll take you."
Taking a rubber.
Yeah, you got to supervise as
I've
well.
got to be responsible.
That's another reason. But these are the things you don't think of until you're there. It's like, it's another fucking reason I shouldn't have brought
Yeah.
you. I knew it.
We were gonna climb on
Yeah.
this roof, but I can't because you're here.
Literally,
nah,
literally
bro.
that.
Get ready, you gotta wait for the manager, you gotta wait
Yeah.
to get ready.
So our boys are gonna go home because she's drunk, man. It's like,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, cool, yeah, fuck chinks,
You
man.
see all of this here, but it goes back to the other things when we talk about stuff like relationships. This is why sometimes I think us men struggle with settling down with a girl
Because we're real.
because we think about little things like this, like
You gotta just separate it.
Alright, if
you basically I'll tell you what you need. You need a girl that's your virgin that if she did come, you ain't gonna feel like
Joe, I'll ask you.
missing out. You know what I'm saying?
If
Don't
you,
ask
No,
me.
no, wait.
I'll ask Chizo. No, I was good. So I was gonna say, so if you was completely honest with your girl about absolutely everything you did, like even like when she asked insecurity questions, like like whatever she says, she wouldn't be with you, bro. If you was completely honest all the time.
Yeah.
We all lie, we're all hypocrites.
Yeah, but
Cool.
So
I don't want to be on holiday lying. I'm free. I don't have to do that shit anymore. It's a break from you. I don't have to come home and be like, oh yeah, bro. Yeah, no. Bro, it's real. It's real.
It's a break, you know.
Nah, bro. I'm nice, bro. I'm nice. I'm nice. Bro, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Bro, it's facts, bro. It's facts.
Hey, these a dream weekend, you know.
But let's flip the roles. If your girl was completely honest with you, you think you still be with her?
Yeah, mate. No, be with her. No, I don't know. You know. I don't know.
When you start to piss them off,
I don't know.
What do you mean? She's telling us about all her escapades and stuff. You mean like that? Or she's saying, "Oh, your nose looks big today."
Yeah.
What kind of honesty?
Did you see
all the honesty, bro?
Did you see the tweet over there where the guy said, his girl must have mentioned one of her escapades back in the day, and it was one of those moments they're being honest with each other. So she's mentioned an escapade back in the day. I think she had like a threesome with two guys. And he goes from that. He couldn't sleep.
I don't think man want honesty though.
All of that.
I'll be real.
I was thinking, huh?
You wouldn't.
I was
Depends
thinking.
how deep in you are.
Done, bro. It's over.
No, you say 2 men. Yeah, no, that's a trade. No. What if it's 1 man and 2 gal? I think I can get by with that.
Maybe, but then I'm gonna want that now. I don't want to look at you differently. So I'm saying, so the relationship's fucked. It's class.
You don't want your
No, but
perception
don't lie
be
to
rude.
me though. Because
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me.
but now I'm out.
It's better she don't tell you.
It should have all been addressed at the beginning.
Yeah.
Let me make the decision. But that's what women do. Let me make the decision. Why don't you tell me you had a girl from the beginning?
Fuck it up regardless.
You know what I mean?
Be.
It's fucked.
I gave you what you wanted, really and truly. I'm lying for you. This ain't for me. I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna do it. It's you I'm lying for, not me. You want this as much as I do.
We're all pieces of shit, man. We're all pieces of shit. That's what it is. We're all pieces of shit.
Everyone's a piece of shit.
Everyone's a piece of shit.
Pastors still. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just everyone's got their very mixture. You know, like when you pour Ribena, some men they pour the whole diluted bit of water.
You're right.
Other men are a bit more diluted, but everyone's a piece of shit. There's no one who's
straight and narrow.
Yeah.
Alright, it's hard now. Pause.
Whoa.
What?
It's hard now.
What do you like about your partner, if you have one?
Compared to previous years, I like the fact that I can, to a certain extent, be myself.
Basically, your friend.
The more I can be myself is.
But you can never be yourself fully.
No, you can never be yourself fully, no, really. But the closer you get to being yourself, that's the one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Boy, the only
like for example, like do you fart in front of your girl, or when you had a girl, you fart in front of
no one.
What about you, okay? Fart in front of your girl?
I'm not doing any of that stuff.
What about you, Chiz? You farted in front of your girl before, or any of your exes?
I have before. I don't pretend. It's not on. It would have to be like a joke. No, I'll do it like a brrr. So like it's not hidden. I wouldn't do like a silent one where it creeps in. I'll just like brrr, and I'll make a joke out of it.
Hope you like this episode. In the comments, put whether you prefer us filming at my venue or do you prefer us filming in the garden. Put that in the comments. Thank you.